Harry's wife. She shouts. He flees. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Continuing to unravel the dynamic between the Prince of Pink Pancakes and his handler, all seen, of course, importantly, through the prism of her narcissism and his status as being the victim that he is as the intimate partner primary source. So she shouts and he flees. Perhaps it goes something like this. Harry, what have you done now, you moron?
Oh, I'm out of here. I know she's going to taser the Pink Pancakes. Better run to San Vicente and get my head down, play a bit of PlayStation.
Ooh. Harry, you get your peasy ass back here, you ginger reprobate.
Ooh, quick, run, left, right, left, right, left. Oh, bollocks, got it the wrong way round. It was going right. No wonder I was getting nowhere. Left, right, that's better. Yes. Oh, I'm away. Yes, fuck you.
Perhaps it goes something like that. But where does this information come from and what does it mean? Well, we go to the Scottish Daily Express. Okay, it's Farquhar passing the salt and pepper. Prince Harry flees to hotel when he gets shouted at by Harry's wife, says Angela Levin. The royal biographer asked why the Duke of Sussex would spend nights away from his wife and children and their £12 million mansion and said it was a tragic situation. A royal biographer has said the distance between Prince Harry and Harry's wife seems to get longer and wider amid reports he is staying in 2 hotels. Angela Levin also questioned why the Duke of Sussex would need to spend time away from the family's enormous home in Monteshitsho. The £12 million mansion is known as the Chateau of Riven Rock. I thought it was known as the home of 45,000 flushing toilets. Speaking on GB News, Levin said they have to pay almost £117,000 in the equivalent of council tax from their local area. In it tells you what they've got. Library, cinema, gym, spa, pool, tennis court, 7 bedrooms, 16 bathrooms, reduced to 13. What is this? A reduction in the bathrooms? No wonder there's hell on in Monteshitsho. So why would somebody want to go and stay in a hotel to get away? I mean, it's very odd. One of the hotels is permanently booked for him, which sounds to me it's something he can rush to if things are bad. Is she shouting at him? Is he feeling depressed? There's another hotel with a gym which he also reserves. I think it's a real tragic situation because it means he can't get up with the kids if they need him. He won't be there first thing in the morning. It's a distance, isn't it? And the distance between them seems to get longer and wider. A spokesperson for Harry has said the reports of him staying in hotel rooms, one in Monteshitsho and another at his gym and fitness club in LA, are not true, although the royal rumour mill is working overtime. He and Harry's wife bought the mansion after they stepped back from royal life in 2000. I think that they mean 2020. Bit of a mistake there, missing out the 2. Scottish Daily Express, you wee scamp! And reportedly took out a £9 million mortgage. It was built in the 1990s by multimillionaire software boss Terry Cunningham, inspired by holidays in south of France with his wife Randy. Why we need to know that, I don't know. Cunningham told Hello magazine it was a wonderful place to have lots of family around, adding the kitchen is probably one of the coolest rooms in the house. It opens onto the side patio, where the pizza oven and outdoor tables are. Living in Monteshitsho, there's a lot of indoor-outdoor lifestyle. I suppose that's when Harry goes running from indoors to the safety of the chicken coop. Archie and Lilibet can also enjoy an adventure playground, a climbing frame, a helter-skelter, and 2 different climbing walls said hello. And Metro reported that there is a tea house and a children's cottage as well. Well, how exciting for them. But let's get back on the focus of Harry and Harry's wife. it's evident that as a consequence of Harry having these bookings, which have naturally been unearthed by the press, as somebody's been slipped a few $100s and has then blurted or has come along and said, I can give you some juicy gossip if you pay me. And they've said, yeah, he does have a booking here. That they've then deduced that all is not well in Monty's shit show. As I've explained to you before, I could tell you that without the necessity of having to slip someone a few $100s to tell me about Harry staying in San Vicente bungalows. The fact is, he's in a sustained devaluation. And Angela Levin then reaches the conclusion that he must essentially run away from Harry's wife because she's shouting at him. Is this something that could happen? Absolutely. First of all, he's involved with a narcissist and it's a sustained devaluation. Even though, as a mid-range narcissist, one that is largely passive-aggressive, as I've explained recently in the video about what behaviour Harry experiences in relation to Harry's wife, heated fury will make an appearance, which would result in him being shouted at, screamed at, possibly having crockery thrown at him, and maybe even some form of physical assault. Naturally, being on the receiving end of such outbursts, whether it's cold fury where he's ignored, or where there's a burst of heated fury, which can happen but is less likely, or occurs less regularly, causes the Prince of Pink Pancakes to remove himself. It's likely that in terms of his own self-preservation, it has evolved from him trying to placate her.
Oh, what is it, my little sugar plum? Please, please don't throw that commemorative plate of Mamma's marriage to Pa. Please, oh no, you've smashed it. Look, just talk to me.
And instead he realises that it's absolutely futile to be around her when she's in one of those moods. He recognises that all that happens is that she continues to lash out at him, he gets upset, and he's learned that the better thing to do is just to escape, to stay away from the aggravation, and in so doing, seek some form of solace. He may well feel guilty from removing himself from the children, but ultimately feels that he has to do it for his own peace of mind, and he doesn't want them witnessing yet another flare-up between the two of them. I suspect, given his own strong narcissistic traits, there was a time that he would argue back, but he realises that it gets him nowhere, that he never succeeds in trying to get her to see the reality of how it is, because, of course, he doesn't realise that she sees the world through a different lens, and that he may well be troubled by the fact that staff witness these flare-ups and possibly also the children. And therefore he's learned, not because he's a narcissist, he hasn't yet understood that, but he's now learned that it's better that when she starts shouting, the more effective thing for him to do is to flee. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.